Hello, this is Thomas from the Messmaker Acres, and this is 10 things you should know before getting chickens. Number 1, check local regulations. Before you invest, confirm your town or city doesn't have any rules against chickens or how many chickens you're allowed to have. And make sure you check about roosters, because some areas do not allow roosters. So if you buy a straight run of chickens, prepare for roosters. 2, understand space and social needs. Chickens need an adequate amount of space, about 20 square feet per chicken. And an outdoor run is recommended, with a large area being better for their welfare. And chickens do better in flocks, so it's better to have, because they're social. So a larger area is better. 3, provide a predator-free coop. Your coop must be a safe haven from predators like foxes, raccoons, and rats, which can be a big problem if they get in and start eating all your eggs. Because when you get chickens, you get eggs, and you don't want any other animals eating them besides yourself. And they must be sturdy for protect against elements like rain and wind, but also to maintain quality. Like, don't cheap out, get the good stuff. And make sure your coop has good ventilation. It can get really stuffy in here, especially in the wintertime. As you can see, ours is cleaned out right now from the winter because it finally got warm. And 4, establish a clean and comfortable environment. A clean coop is a happy coop. A clean coop is vital for health and odor control. In the wintertime, especially, end of winter, it can get really smelly in these coops. Since we have a lot of chickens, the buildup from hay and feces builds up, and chicken poop is not good for your lungs. It can cause lung cancer if you breathe it in directly, especially if you bring it up from after the winter. So when you go to clean your coop in the springtime, make sure you wear a face mask. And a clean coop maintains hygiene. To regularly clean it in the spring. In the winter, you just want to keep it insulated. But in the summer and spring, when all the bugs come out, it's better to have a clean coop. And make sure you're always changing the bedding. In these nesting boxes, I probably change them about every week. And the flooring is a once a month thing. Right now we don't have any flooring on here. We just cleaned it out, letting it circulate. 5, provide a nutritious and balanced diet and clean water. Egg production is mostly based on nutrition, so make sure your chickens are getting nutritious food. And chickens are omnivores, so you can switch out the store-bought feed for table scraps or leafy greens. They love leafy greens. And make sure you're always providing clean water, because nobody likes dirty water. Number 6, prepare for daily chores. Expect for lots of daily chores. Feeding, watering, collecting eggs, and maintaining your chicken's coop to prevent mold buildup and disease. Because nobody likes being sick, especially chickens, because if they get sick, they can't go to the doctor. 7, understand laying cycles. Chickens don't lay every day. Most chickens lay every 23 hours, which for us means we get a minimum of a dozen a day, especially in the springtime. Chickens love warm weather. There's Cash. So if your chicken stops laying for a while, it's okay. Laying is based on nutrition, weather, water. And so just, if your chicken doesn't lay a day, it's okay. Number 8, start out small. We started with about 7 chickens. Now I think we're up to around 50, 2 roosters, 48 hens. Every year we like to get more. Number 9, factor in the cost. Chickens can be costly, including feed, water, coop, space, not just money. I forget what it is. I think maybe 50 by 50 our coop is. Our run is probably about 50 square feet. And feed gets expensive. Chickens, if you have enough, they will pay for themselves if you are selling eggs. But selling eggs is kind of difficult. You need to get like all these licenses. So, number 10, a long-term commitment. Chickens can live for several years. I think chickens live from 5 to 7 years. After, I think, 5 years, they will stop laying or lay not as much. So just be prepared for the commitment. Even though they stop laying doesn't mean they're not active. Cherry here was one of our first. She stopped laying this winter, so she's probably about maybe 6 years old. Ichabod here, we got almost 3 years ago. He's a rooster. He doesn't lay. And it is a significant commitment. Hi, Alice. And one more thing. If you are planning on selling eggs, there is a lot to prepare for, including eggs can have blood in them from the chickens or meat spots. And it is not easy selling eggs on a license. So just know that. Anyway, those were the 10 things to know before getting chickens. Thanks for watching. This has been Thomas from the Messmaker Acres, and I'll see you next week. You want to say bye, Ichabod? No? Dwayne's just hungry.